Good morning from you know where. We are on our 14th wedding anniversary kind of vacation. It's really a long weekend trip. We're taking you along, so come see what we get into on day 2 of this trip.
Everywhere we go, we turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it.
Yes, this is the view we woke up to this morning. Niagara Falls, Horseshoe Falls, the Canadian side. Yes. Our booking at the Embassy Suites by Hilton Niagara Falls Fallsview included a free breakfast buffet. We got the breakfast ticket when we checked in, and so we are going to hand that in here at the entrance to the keg and enjoy breakfast. So here it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. They have typical breakfast stuff, pancakes, pork sausages, made-to-order omelets, you know that's our thing, and some home fries. Is this what's called home fries? Look, some potatoes, all right, some potatoes. I'm about to share with you what we got. This is my plate after I had some of the fries, and Allan's after he had some of the fries. The fries are really good. I think it said Yukon potatoes, Yukon whole potatoes, and Allan got pancakes, his syrup there on the side, and his omelet. I just got my omelet and my fries, and then there are juice stations all around the seating area that you can serve yourself. If you look, you can see folks serving themselves over there at the juice station. Anywho, we're gonna jump into breakfast because we have something planned for today and we don't want to be late. Here's our view at breakfast. Close to where we sat for dinner yesterday.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, buddy, how are you?
After breakfast, it's off to our full-day group wine tour with cheese and charcuterie in Niagara-on-the-Lake. I booked this tour through Viator, and it is operated by Out-of-Town Lincoln. Yes, we bought a bottle of Canada's famous ice wine from Caroline Cellars, the first stop on this wine tour. Thank you. Now to our second stop on this wine tour, Between the Lines Winery, where we also get cheese and charcuterie. And more ice wine. This is a favorite for our group and very popular here in the Niagara-on-the-Lake region. Let us know in the comments below if you've had ice wine before.
So this on the left here, this is Fort George. This is the British fort during the War of 1812.
Oh wow.
This is Niagara River emptying into the lake.
Now before we get to the 2 other wineries that we will visit, it is time for some free time in Niagara-on-the-Lake's shopping district to stroll the pretty streets in this quaint town in Ontario's wine country. This is a well-preserved 19th century village. The Owl and the Pussycat was one of my favorite books as a kid, and there's an entire store here with that name. Niagara-on-the-Lake, ladies and gentlemen. Allan is in the window looking at some food. Where is he? Right there.
Crocodiles and gators.
This is the bread that Allan is looking at. This is so cute. All right.
So we're going to try some gyros.
Is that what you want to eat?
Yes, that's what I want to eat.
All right then, let's go.
All right.
Cute. Y'all see, this is moments like this why in part I feel like we needed this trip. You know my cruising family, obviously you're watching us, but maybe you don't know us. And if you don't know us, then maybe I'm sharing too much family business with y'all. But here we are on our anniversary trip. And so Allan's probably a bit annoyed that I always have a camera, but it's actually way less than we have on regular trips, other trips. But I then am annoyed that, well, I'm the only one doing my cruising family. But as I was sharing with Allan not too long ago, that one of my little sour moments God reminded me that it's called my cruising family, not our cruising family. And if he's tasked me with this vlog, this blog, this business, then don't be mad at Allan for doing whatever he's tasked Allan with doing. So, you know, it is my cruising family, and I just gotta come to grips with running a business. Now, we follow other couples who are doing their business as a couple. That doesn't mean Peta-Gaye and Allan were anointed to do this thing here as a couple. And so it's a lesson right now, learning a lot. Those of you who have been following us for a minute do know that, you know, I'm trying to focus on the business stuff and learning the business stuff and all that. I'm looking around because there's a bunch of, okay, hold on one second. Y'all see that? I was walking and talking to y'all, and then I hear a lot of oohs and ahs, and they all oohing and ahhing at some dogs. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. Anyway, I think we have pretty much walked to the end of the shopping area at Niagara-on-the-Lake. And we're gonna cross the street where it's safe to cross. This is not it. And head on back to get those gyros we talked about getting for lunch. But y'all know, it's me. I share stuff like this. Another thing that I recently said, sorry, gotta be looking around, it's mad, like, it's quaint in a small town, but it's so many people here because it's so popular. It's one of the things I also said to Allan recently is, I'm a private person, he already knows that. He's a private person too. We're private people, so sharing our family adventures and just sharing our family online is a huge step. And for me, yes, we're private, but I'm also real. So it's like, okay, if we've made the decision to share, I'm gonna share. And so, like, feelings like this, things like this, we've been talking about quite a bit. And then just life and then the, you know, pressures of being parents in New York City, working, and him trying to be supportive husband, me trying to be supportive wife, and trying to build a business and take classes while I'm working and doing all that stuff. It's a lot. So, ooh, look, it's a horse-drawn carriage right by us. So yeah, I feel like it's only fair if we've decided to share that I share. So people know, no, it's not always as easy as it looks. And I think I've shared with you guys that, like a colleague had said, we make it look like, you know, we're one big happy family, and we are a happy family, but it doesn't mean we don't have challenges. So you make the best of what you have, and your family is a blessing, and you get through the challenges together. So basically, I'm saying all that to say families go through things. Again, apologies because there's a lot of people, and I don't even know this area, so we got to make sure that we haven't passed where we're trying to go. So I'm looking around while I'm talking to you, but families go through things, you go through them together. And you know, when you're a couple, you have to make time to get away by yourself. When you get away by yourself, yes, you rekindle your flame. And I have to say, you will also, it's just the two of you, so you are going to see your strengths, again, that you all should already know if you're already a couple. And your challenges that may irk you and all that stuff, you deal with it, right? You deal with it, but the point of getaways, especially on your anniversary, vacations, and when it's just the two of you, is to rekindle and make the best of every moment. I tend to like to capture stuff on camera and do it spontaneously and some planned. And Allan is different. So, I mean, you know, you work with what you got. Again, if you're a couple, you know what you got. And you know each other's strengths. And you know each other's challenges. And you gotta balance it out. Y'all know I'm the talkative one. So I don't know if you're gonna hear from Allan, but just thought I'd share that as we're walking around. You know, it's one of the things I've said as a content creator. There are many content creators, I've even at times posted, I love it here when you're at home and sharing your daily life, day-to-day things. And part of why I'm pausing to do this little segment as we walk up and down Niagara-on-the-Lake is because I'm very conscious of not giving the wrong impression of a perfect life, okay? Because it's not that. And there's a lot of times I don't love it here. Well, I love it here on Niagara-on-the-Lake because it's vacation or, you know, our long weekend anniversary trip. But there are a lot of times when things get rough. And content creators, I don't think are any different. Maybe some people really genuinely always 100% love it at their house and in their family. There are times I don't. And maybe that's why I travel so much sometimes. But I just want to say that if you're watching us or any other creator, just know things get real from time to time. And no, Peta-Gaye saying, from my cruising family, we don't always love it. We do not always love it. But I'm gonna tell you this, we will always make the best of it. We've made it to Gyros-on-the-Lake for lunch. I say gyro. Allan says gyro. New Yorkers say gyro. I've been saying that since high school, but I've been hearing people say hero with like an H sound. Let us know in the comments below. Do you say gyro with a G sound or hero with an H sound?
How's everything?
Good.
Everything is good. Thank you very much.
Everything good so far, guys?
You have to choose your battles carefully when you're married. Our goal is to come together, rekindle, reflect, work on the positives. The positives are we love each other dearly. At the end of the day, we love one another. And we will do whatever we have to keep that love strong, to keep that love positive, to keep that going. The cons is that we continue to allow life to get in and frustrate and choke that out. As far as the social media aspect is concerned, my wife has known me for 18 years. We've been together for 17 and we've been married for 14. And in those 18 years, I have never been involved in social media. I don't have any kind of social media account. You can't find me anywhere on social media unless it's something that she has posted. I have to try to find my way, where I fit in and how to support her. And at the same time cover and protect at the same time. As far as this social media, this channel and all this is concerned. I don't expect her and I don't want her to do all this by herself. But this is all new to me. Like I said, it's something that I have to learn to understand. I have to understand the entire social media aspect. Not that I'm going to be a part of it, but I have to find my way where I can support her the best I can with the knowledge that I have.
Gorgeous flowers. Historical building. It's really quaint and pretty, I have to say. On to Reef Estate Winery, the third winery we will be visiting today. Leaving Reef Estate Winery, we are off to Chateau de Charme, the fourth and final winery for today. Sharing laughs with the fun group that joined us for this tour today, it's now time to head back to our van and back to our hotel. Our van is now driving through the same Clifton Hill streets that Allan and I got soaked walking through yesterday in the rain and wind. We ordered in dinner from the Keg Steakhouse right here on the premises of the Embassy Suites, and we're watching Space Jam, bonding as husband and wife. It's been a wonderful day too.
And just like that, it's time to leave Niagara Falls.
Time for us to head back to New York, guys. Thanks for following, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Visiting a new country, cruising into Niagara Falls, wine tasting, real talk, and flying back to New York on our actual anniversary. It's been a really good trip. Through our entire real talk segment, one thing that I don't think either one of us said to wrap up, and so we're going to wrap it up now, is that we are works in progress. So we are wrapping up this anniversary, vacation, weekend, May, the best of this ice wine. Until next time.